Oh God, what mistake did you make in your life that you are watching Nobody's Watching Wrestling the Minisode? We are here with our special guest, the king of the no-ring deathmatch, Casanova Valentine.
I was on Vice once, and my life is still not fulfilled.
Same. Same. I've gotten both where I've worked for Vice and been featured on Vice, and I'm still not fulfilled in either way.
So, you chose a match for us to watch. Please tell us what you picked and why.
I want to make them watch a lot of bloody bullshit, because that's what I do, the bloody bullshit. Yeah. So I picked Sabu versus Abyss Barbed Wire Massacre from TNA, which when everyone thinks of barbed wire, no rope barbed wire, that's what I do, the no ring. The no rope barbed wire, they think of Sabu versus Terry Funk. Born to be Wired is probably the most famous barbed wire death match of all time. But I wanted to pick this match because no one ever talks about this one. It's a really good barbed wire match. Sabu was still pretty good. It's 2005, so he was like not fucking up. And this is a fun match. I just really liked it.
What's the T on like Walmart bargain basement Kane? Because like that was not. He was like, whoa.
So Abyss is kind of like a Mick Foley Kane hybrid.
Okay.
You know.
I'm seeing it.
I'll say this. When I was 2005, so I was a senior in high school. Ooh. Yeah.
We just learned something about you.
I'm old. I wasn't a big Abyss fan, but now that I'm older and I go back, I can appreciate him because now a lot of people would do no ring. I keep saying it. That's what I do. I'm so used to it. Not a lot of people would do a barbed wire match. So as a kid, I hated him because I was like, who's shitty Kane? But as an adult, I appreciate the balls to do a barbed wire match with Sabu. So also TNA was weird. It was at Turning Point, I think, 2005, and it opened the show. So
what?
Having a barbed wire match open the whole thing. Like, where do you go from there?
Yeah.
I don't know. I never watched the whole show. I just watched the barbed wire match.
Yeah, where you go from there is home. Like, you got it.
The free clinic just to make sure you didn't catch something.
Yeah, what if you got some in your mouth? Like, blood was everywhere.
And I think one of the things, so as me, as being a deathmatch wrestler, I think one of the things I really liked about this match is a lot of barbed wire matches at the time would just be no ropes.
Right.
It would just be barbed wire. This one had barbed wire boards, a barbed wire bat. And I remember that being the first time being like, oh, you could do more shit with the barbed wire. You know what I mean?
It also got silly, though, with a barbed wire wrapped chair.
Oh, yeah. I started getting off the rails, getting all fucking tchotchke.
Yeah.
Look, what if you need to protect your chair? Save your seat.
Yeah, it's true. That's one way to do it.
Someone's going to sit in your chair if you don't call dibs and wrap it in barbed wire.
Again, my question with this one was, like, how much real danger were these people in?
A lot.
See? Yeah.
A fair amount.
Yeah. I was going to say, I started watching being like, well, this is going to be some, like, janky, faked barbed wire shit. But then
it kept getting stuck in their skin.
Everyone was bleeding everywhere.
Yeah.
It was just, and from so many places. Like, you talk about creative places to put
all
barbed
the
wire.
Holes.
Like, creative places to put barbed wire on your flesh is what I took away from this.
Yeah.
Like, they were just ripping through pants left and right. It was, everyone was... it's just stuck in all the places.
Yeah.
I had two favorite things about this match. One was how Sabu kept winding up as if he was going to bounce off the ropes.
Yeah.
And then he remembered that there were no ropes.
There's no ropes to spring myself off of. Yeah.
And then my second favorite thing was when they made that like delicate British Bake-Off sandwich with Abyss in the middle.
Just a gentle.
Yeah. It was great.
That was a good way to close out. I have a question about Sabu.
Please.
So they introduced him as from Bombay, but it seemed to be a very like Middle Eastern stereotype that he was working with otherwise.
It's very confusing because Sabu is his uncle's a famous wrestler, the Sheik, but he's also built from Bombay, India. So I don't really fucking know what's going on. But he's from Michigan. I don't know.
Obviously.
Different time in wrestling where you could just be from fucking anywhere, be anything, and
sure.
It wasn't as, uncouth as it is now. You know
I mean, you say you're from Bushwick, but you live in Park Slope, bitch.
I don't know what he's talking about. Casanova Valentine is from Bushwick. Christian Toronto is from Park Slope.
Oh.
So totally different people.
Breaking kayfabe.
Wow!
Do-do-do-do-do-do. Anyway, I just found it weird that we like crossed the streams with our racial stereotypes on that character, but like you do you, Sabu, because I'm not going to tell you anything while you're fucking yourself up with barbed wire. Stronger man than I am.
He really launched himself into that shit too.
Yeah.
Just like
Running
jumping off of
jumps.
chairs right into it.
Well, you'll see, like, so Sabu, like, now, like, he has a lot of controversy because he like, writes the worst shit on Twitter. Like, he's kind of really... Yeah,
do that.
he's been hitting the head a lot. And
well,
so for me, I still like Sabu when I was a kid, watching him wrestle, But now he's a little, off the rails.
do we have to make sure you don't do that in like 10 years?
I know, I'm on the fence a lot lately.
Okay.
So,
watching out for
but
that.
Sabu, like, the thing you gotta give to Sabu, though, is, like, the Hardy Boys, they used to jump off each other's back. A lot of that aerial offense, Sabu invented. It didn't
Oh.
exist before. Like, Sabu sets up the chair to jump off, then hit the springboard. Like, Sabu innovated a lot of pro wrestling. A lot of high flyers got their moves from Sabu, Also, a universal thing in pro wrestling, which is funny, I actually heard someone really bad with this recently. But if you have a chair, and on the fly you say Sabu, it means I'm going to throw a chair at you.
Oh.
Because he's known for launching chairs, right?
Oh.
So if I look at you and we're in a match, I go, Sabu, and you look at me and go, huh? I'm launching the chair at
Are you supposed to be talking about this?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
I've already ruined the business as much as I could on.
It's fine. Wrestling fans don't watch our show.
But I wrestled this guy recently in Orlando, and I said Sabu, and he looked at me and went, yeah. I threw the chair and didn't put his hands up and just ripped his whole face open.
Boop.
I go, oopsies. Thought you knew what that meant. Sorry.
Oh man, he's just like, I like Sabu too.
Yeah.
What a weird
Sabu's
time to
great.
bring that up.
It's weird. We're in the middle of something here.
I follow him on Twitter.
It's horrible. But yeah, I love this match very much. Sabu does a thing when he keeps a nail in his boot and stabs you. I've done that in a couple street fights in Brooklyn. I got it from him. So thanks, Sabu, for looking out.
Why
Nail
would
in the boot.
Why just stale? I can't even talk.
Someday I'm going to drag Ariel to one of your things, and
Oh my
she's
God,
just going to be so angry at me.
Please, do.
Oh, I don't want to watch you get hurt. I couldn't handle the reveal of what happened, like the healing of it.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to see that in action. You seem like a sweet, nice boy. There's
Sweet.
no need to like cut you up.
My favorite thing about Casanova is I like to picture him as an Adventure Time character. He's just like big and protects people. Yeah.
Basically, yeah. I gotta tell you, so my deathmatch career is really taken off, but the agony I'm putting my poor mother through is
Oh
biblical.
no.
Oh god.
She's like, "Are you still doing the blood stuff? Could you please? Oh, your father."
Okay, so we're throwing a party called Blood Stuff.
We're also forming a support group for Wrestle Moms. I
Mom,
feel
I'm
like
sorry.
they need it. Like you.
What's your mom's name?
My mom's name is Marion.
Oh.
Yeah, she's a sweetie. Yeah.
Where does she live?
Upstate New York.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, they're great. I love you, Mom.
So Casanova, tell our viewers all the places where they can find you on the social medias.
You could find me on Instagram, MCDeathBear. You can find me on Twitter at CasanovaVal666. Or if you want to see me in person, pour cocaine out in a pentagram, snort it backwards while saying Casanova Valentine, fuck my girlfriend 666 times, and I'll magically appear.
I don't have that much cocaine.
You can just go to @ArielItalic for me. No cocaine needed.
Sorry, Mom.
Bye.
Cocaine use too much.